Hey everyone, so today we're doing a really special video. My girlfriend kindly bought me this clay plush. I've got no idea what it is. It's a surprise and I'm very excited if you can't tell. So this video is going to be separated into three separate parts. The first bit will be the first initial impression. The second part will be the item in the game. And then the third part will be just like a score out of 10, comparing it to my other plushes that I have that are Don't Starve Together based. So we're going to start by opening it. Okay, it's always very hard to open it for me, personally, as you can tell, like the green wrapping and stuff. I don't want to destroy it, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that looks like to me. Oh, it's the Deerclops. Oh, wow. You guys see that? Oh, wow. So yeah, the seam at the back here, we'll open that up. That's lovely. It's not quite as big as the Glommer Plush. You've seen that other video that I have. But wow, that's really, really nice. Okay, we'll show you the tag here. And you got Deerclops, 15 plus, the clay tag. Wow. That's lovely. And it's, as like I've said before, with plushes, when they're really firm, it stereotypically means they're really good. So in the chest here, it's really firm. Same with the headpiece. The arms, you can tell that they've got wires in them, which is for posability, I assume. And that's really nice. Okay. The feet also have some like little hard soles, which I'm assuming that's just for placement, so you can put them down. Furthermore, the head, the eye, it's really well done. I love how they've got like a little white circle in the eye to show a bit of detail. I'll go get the head for you now. You can see like we've got the teeth, the nose, the eye. It's lovely. And also the little antlers. They're lovely too, because, you know, Deerclops. That's just amazing, wow. It's really, really nice. And even though the Glommer Plush is a lot bigger, in my opinion, well, it is, and I'll show you that later, it's still, this is just a really nice plush. Like, the size of it, everything in comparison, like the way it's built, it's just really, really nice. Well, that's what I think. And yeah, I hope you guys, the initial impression is really, really good. Like, really, really, really good. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And, ooh, what's at the back? Oh, no, never mind. And yeah, it's been a really good plush. And yeah, we'll go to the next part of the video and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, I've just finished the video. And as you probably recall, I said there was something up at the back. And I just said, never mind, because I didn't notice it first. But if you look here, there's actually a hole in the back of the plush. And I will show you the timestamp, so you know I didn't like do it myself or get like a knife to the plush. But that's really unfortunate. It just, as my girlfriend said, it looks like they just stopped halfway. And that's terrible. And that's really bad service from Clay, if this is the, you know, the products they're sending out. Because their games are brilliant. And all the other products I've got from Clay, in all honesty, have been brilliant. If you see the last video I did about the Glommer Plush, I love that. And I love this too. It's like the first initial impression was great. But this is just really unfortunate. So if you know anyone who works at Clay, or you have any friends, just you know, try and let Clay know that this is happening, because this is terrible. And I'm not going to complain about it because it's a great plush, but it's just really, really upsetting. So yeah, I'm going to continue with the next part of the video, and I hope you'll enjoy.
Hey guys, so I just finished recording the other bit of the plush, explaining that there's been a hole in it, and it's really upsetting, but I hope you guys enjoy the video still. We're doing the next part of the video, which is going over the item. So we're just going to go to the item collection, redeem codes, chuck that in, and hopefully we get a really, really nice skin. And then of course, straight after we finish this, we are going to, show the item off, and that should be really nice as well. So we'll get that done, 67J2. Let's see if that works. Okay, we got the Charlie present. We're going to open it now. 3, 2, 1. And there we go, Deerclops duffel. Okay, we'll go to my bag now, belongings. And if we go down to the bottom of all my belongings, we should find the Deerclops duffel, which is the proof of purchase skin. It's got a really nice little icon there. Unlike the Glommer backpack, which is pretty unusual. And once again, I'll leave a link to the video for the Glommer backpack so you guys can see that. And I will compare all three of the skins eventually when I get them all. But yeah, right now they look really nice. You can compare the two just there, clicking between them. And right now we're going to go actually inside of a world and craft this backpack for all of you to see. In game now, we're just going to create the item. So go down to the survival tab, go and find the backpack. And you can see here it's got the little red tag to let us know it's new. So this is the first time we're ever prototyping it, and we're doing it together. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and there it is, the skin. So you can see it's a little Deerclops. It's a very nice skin. And yeah, we're going to show all the angles. So here we have the side angle, front angle, other side angle, and facing backwards. Gets a bit more of a zoom in on it. And you see the little legs here, a little bit of the head, and that's really nice. Furthermore, on the other side, the exact same thing. A bit of the antler as well. If we go for a bit of a run, you can also see it in motion. And if you also see the back, you can also see the antlers here, the eye, the nose, and it's all really, really nice skin. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll go on to the scoring now.
Just before I start the review of this plush, I just wanted to state that this is my opinion of the plush here. You may have a completely different opinion, and that is completely fine. But additionally, the Deerclops plush that I received was damaged. So I do want to state that this is not a true representation of that plush, because I am rather sure that the one I got was, that 0.1% that just stuffs up behind production lines. And therefore, I don't want you to take this as a true representation of the actual plush, just the one that I received. Now, I have chosen to compare it to the Glommer plush, which I have done in a previous video before, with the same unboxing and everything. So we're going to do a scoring system, 4 different categories. We're going to do quality, accuracy, in-game item, overall aesthetics, and then a final score. So we're going to add them all up and then divide them by 4, because there's 4 different categories, and that will give us our final score. Now, how it's going to work is there's going to be 2 texts. So when the text is red, that means that a particular plush failed in that category in comparison to the other one or scored less. And when it's green, it means, in my opinion, that plush scored better or, was the same. Now, starting off with quality, and as I just said before, the Deerclops plush was damaged, so obviously its quality to me would be a lot worse in comparison to something I think was nearly flawless. But nonetheless, I gave the Deerclops a 5 out of 10 for quality, which was primarily done for 3 key reasons. Firstly, the plush had a hole in the back of it. And secondly, the actual material they used for the plush's body seems to be shedding. And it's leaving little patches of hair missing. And honestly, it's been less than 1 day, and as I said, I think it's that 0.1% of things that fail behind production lines. So, you know what, if you have a different Deerclops and you're thinking, oh, mine's fine, mine didn't have a hole in the back of it, I understand that. Mine's been a bit weird in comparison to all the other don't starve together stuff I've owned. Like the Glommer plush, I've had it for that over about, nearly 2 years now. And that hasn't deteriorated at all. It looks exactly the same since the day I got it. And yeah, so that's also one reason. Thirdly, the actual Glommer item came with a card, which clearly demonstrated the item and everything. But this just came with a little piece of paper, which I'm holding now, and it's unevenly cut. You barely notice. I didn't notice it at first. You might see it in the video, in the comments, tell me if you noticed it straight away. I didn't notice it until I finished the initial impression. But yeah, that's why I think it's it's justifiable to say Deerclops gets a 5 out of 10 and Glommer receives a 9 out of 10. So next, I chose accuracy. Now, both of these scored rather high. The Deerclops receiving an 8 and the Glommer receiving a 9. Now, I don't feel I need to go over this much, but the overall idea behind this was that I had a picture of the 2 characters in-game and compared them, and obviously neither are perfect and have their own unique representation of the characters, but either way, they are easily recognizable to anyone who has heard or played the game. I believe this is very self-explanatory. Both items are amazing. I would have given them both a 10 out of 10, but I just felt as if they did fall short for some of the more recent backpack skins in terms of their render and clarity. But then again, they are much older skins, even so are very, very good. Overall aesthetics of the plush was, to me, the easiest to score. Both are amazing plushes, but Deerclops to me is something, if I saw it in a shop and had no idea what it was, I'd want it. Glommer, on the other hand, I think is a more, you need to know the game, but of course they're both really, really nice. And eventually, this all adds up to a score of 8 out of 10 to the Deerclops Plush, and a score of 9 out of 10 to the Glommer Plush. Now, once again, my plush was damaged. Myself and my girlfriend will be letting Clay know because honestly, they are our favourite gaming website and we have bought so many of their store items and played all their games. And I'm genuinely still really happy with Clay. Like, out of, let's say, all the 10 plushes that we own from Clay, all of them, except for this one, have been extremely high standards. And are yet to deteriorate since the day we bought them. In all honesty, all of them still look identical to the time we got them. And I don't know if that's we're really lucky, and sometimes they're like all like the Deerclops, but I really don't think so. So just take my word for it. If you are looking at either of these plushes, I highly recommend buying them. But I digress. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped people who are looking at these plushes. So with that final comment, I'll see you all in the next one.
He broke, it looks like they just didn't finish sewing him.